Hey guys, I'm back with another GoPro tips and tricks video. In this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about how are some of the ways that you can try to save battery life with your GoPro Hero 3. For those of us who have upgraded to a Hero 3 from a Hero 2, we'll definitely, and we are definitely seeing a huge drop in the amount of battery life on the camera. Now, I don't know for about you, but I used to use my Hero 2 as kind of like a turn it on. I could shoot for, I figured, half a day with it basically running. I'd shoot whole ski runs. I wouldn't really worry about it, and then I'd just keep the stuff I wanted in editing, and that was basically it. And the battery life on a Hero 2 was never really a problem to me. I had one spare battery to switch them at lunch, and it would be perfect. Now, I got my Hero 3, and when I got it, I didn't get a spare battery, but that wasn't going to be a huge issue for me, because normally with a Hero 2 I could shoot the morning and then not really worry with the afternoon on one battery, and that would be cool. But I tried that the first day with my Hero 3, and the battery life just, it wasn't there. It didn't last even for a morning, so that was disappointing to me. So I've kind of been thinking about trying to make a video here that explains some of the ways that I've managed to get around this and try to conserve the battery life as much as possible. So what are they? Well, I started by making sure I always had the Wi-Fi off. For those of you who watched my video on how long the Wi-Fi lasts for, it lasts for 12 hours. So that means that it does draw battery power, and that will diminish the time that we can record for. So make sure we have that turned off. The second thing is to keep the recording times as short as possible. Now this is it's kind of a change in the way you have to shoot with it. It used to be, like I said, you'd shoot the whole day, whole runs, and not really worry about it. But with the Hero 3, what I'm finding is I have to be more selective. I just shoot like that, the one shot I want. I try to make sure I turn the camera off immediately after I get that shot. So shooting shorter clips, and that actually leads to a nicer editing later on when you don't have to deal with like 15-minute videos. You deal with like 3-minute videos. So that makes life in editing quite a bit easier. And then the other one is just make sure as soon as you're finished recording, you've turned the camera off. Don't leave it turned on. And one of the best ways to do this is to make sure you have automatic turn-off mode enabled. There's a link in the description of the video to that, because that's really, really helpful. It automatically powers off the camera after 60 seconds, so that even if you do stop recording and then forget to turn the camera off, it'll automatically do it for you. And then the other thing that can help, and I don't use it because I like a little bit more control, but you can use one button mode, so that you turn the camera on and it starts recording, and then you turn it off and it stops recording. That'll just make sure that your camera's only on and it's only using battery for the times that you're actually recording, and it stops it from beeping and blinking as you go through the menu system and stuff. So that can also kind of help save battery. One last thing is that the resolution you're recording at does change the battery life. So if you're recording at a super high resolution, like 60 frames per second, or 1080p at 60 frames per second with ProTune on, you're going to have a shorter battery life than if you're recording at, let's say, 720p at 30 frames per second. There will be a tangible battery life difference there. Now, I haven't done tests on this yet. I'm planning to make some videos of the recording times at each different recording resolution, and the amount of time you can expect to get out of your battery there. But just, if you're really, really needing a longer recording time than the battery's giving you, you can try lowering your resolution. You might get a little bit of it. It's not much. It won't be much. It might be 15 minutes, but that's it. It's something if you need that. And then of course the last option is to buy a battery backpack. You guys know what my thoughts on a battery backpack is. I prefer to just use change the battery, and I would still go with that. I still prefer to have like a couple batteries than a battery backpack. Guys, thanks for watching. This was my GoPro tips and tricks video on how to save battery life on the GoPro Hero 3. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out my channel and subscribe.